the cast of the Legend of Vox Machina, some of them. And we're here today to answer the most Googled questions about our show.
How did Vox Machina meet? There's a comic book about it at the top of the comic book.
We met at birth.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
Met in the canal.
Yeah.
And Grog and Pike met when the Herd of Storms first attacked Westerun.
That's right. Where did they pick up Scanlan?
Nobody cares.
How did Vox Machina get their name?
It's a replacement name.
Because we were originally the Shits.
Yes, you did.
We were the Shits, which stands for Super High Intensity Team.
Yeah, obviously.
But
we were like, oh, we're about to start streaming our game. Maybe we shouldn't be the Shits so people take us seriously. And so we tried to come up with a name that made sense for our group, which was a bunch of voice actors.
Where does Vox Machina take place? In the flat world of Alexandria, mostly on the continent of Taldore.
why is Vox Machina 18 plus?
The characters don't wear clothes.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
maybe they don't wear clothes this season.
And we never reference any adult situations
At
of
all.
any kind.
There is family-oriented, mature material.
How close is Vox Machina to Critical Role? That's open to interpretation.
Well, I mean, I think the animated series is to the original series.
Very close, with fun liberties taken to keep the audiences guessing who came with us to the campaign.
Who is Ripley? Ripley is an incredibly intelligent engineering mind and became an employee of the Cerberus Assembly of Wildmount before becoming wrapped up in the machinations of the Briarwoods and the dissolution of Whitestone's previous ruling family, and is one responsible for torturing Percy and turning his hair white, and has a lot of ambitions.
Who is the big bad of Vox Machina? Oh. The baddest bitch around is Vexalia.
Okay, not what the question was.
The big bad of the animated series is Thordak and the Roman Conclave.
Who are the twins in Vox Machina?
Who's gonna give you the box for this one?
I got this. That's you. And also me.
Yeah.
We share the exact same birthday.
In real life.
And on the first time we played the game at home, Laura said that she was going to be Vex, and I was like, great, why don't we be twins?
And then we have the same birthday, so it made perfect sense.
Great.
Who has the highest intelligence in Vox Machina?
Nope.
Are we talking about
Cast
point
members.
scores?
Not wisdom, intelligence. Yeah.
In the traveling troupe called Vox Machina, probably Percy?
Probably Percy.
I think it's Percy.
If you're going straight up like intelligence score on the character sheet.
Yep.
Are Percy and Vex together?
Oh.
What can we say? Are we allowed to say this?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they're together.
How old is Vex? The world will never know. Who put this in here? You're trying to get it down. Oh my God.
No. When we started the game, the twins were 28.
And Percy was 23?
Listen, we're half elves. He's human. It's
Dang,
different.
the younger man. I love
Haven't
it.
you ever seen Twilight?
What race is Vex?
She's half-elf.
You heard it. My question was easy.
Is Keyleth in love with Vex? Yes, she is.
Everybody's a little.
I'm Vex. He's Vex. Vex could totally get together with Keyleth.
I'm down for that.
Down the line, you don't know what
There are
happens.
many ways that could come to fruition.
Yeah.
What kind of bear is Trinket?
One that
Polar?
I know the answer
Brown?
to.
Don't help.
Grizzly?
No.
How could any of us
Kodiak? He's a
answer
brown
that
bear.
question?
Brown bear. Who kills Silus Briarwood?
Me. It's not true.
No. I mean, in the series, it's a combination of Pike and Keyleth, actually. Or in the original campaign, it was like a reflection from there. But definitely, I'd say like it's the Sun Tree in Keyleth gives the final blow that turns him to ash, like a vampire should go.
Yeah.
That did have a little boomerang on it.
fine.
That did. I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
There's shoulder pads.
Just a paper
it's
cutter.
fine.
Good,
Actually,
good. Just
I-
making sure.
Is Silus a vampire?
I think we should have Matt answer that one.
Yeah. Is Silus a vampire?
Yes.
What is Orthax?
Answer it, Sam.
Orthax is a smoke demon
Oh, that was a drink
has
later.
possessed Percival Frederickstein von Musel-Klaus-Waski III and sort of bonds with his heart and turns it dark and evil. And eventually he has to excise that demon.
Yeah.
Now, who is Umbrasil?
Who's unemployed?
Umbrasil is one of the Chroma Conclave, a collection of dragons who are dragging their asses all over the country.
Dragon.
Yeah.
How did Umbrasil heal himself?
With Orthax.
Dragons have healing potential, right? So if they sit for a second, they can heal some of the damage as long as they are in a resting state.
I actually had a whole other problem, and Umbrasil cleared it right up.
Wow. Wow. How did Umbrasil go invisible?
He's super introverted and just disappears at parties.
Yeah.
No, certain dragons have different abilities. Being able to blend in and turn invisible to surroundings is one of his.
Matt, do you think that if he turned invisible, he could steal a shirt?
Maybe.
What happens to Grog Strongjaw?
What happens to him?
What happened? What happened?
I think it's supposed to be read as, what happens? What happened to him?
Nothing good and everything bad, which is the way that we want it. I think he's just along for the ride. He's chasing flashy, shiny things and sticking with his buddies.
Does he get his own spin-off?
Buddies.
No, he is Joey from Friends. He's the only one that doesn't pair up.
You need help, Matt.
What is Grog Strongjaw's intelligence score?
Oh, I know the number.
I know the number.
I think I
Are
remember
you
you
a
saying,
bad friend?
I have an intelligence of 6.
Yeah! Intelligence Those have got corners to them. Dang.
How powerful is Grog?
Oh man, like the beefiest. I'm the strongest of all. I had a strength score of 26 by the time the whole thing was done.
That's only if
with-
you were wearing
That's
the Titan Stone.
illegal.
Not only, it's not important, but yes, I was wearing them. Not just the magical items.
They were there
That's
also.
me.
It's so high.
But they're
I feel like
monsters.
that's like the highest core stat that any of us
I
had
picture
on
him like the mountain in Game of Thrones, and he could just do the helmet squish where the eyes like.
Just like that.
Yep, pretty
Yeah.
much.
It's another Grog question. What is Grog's sword?
Who is Grog's
That's
sword?
a better question.
Grog took Silus Briarwood's sword after his demise, known as Craven Edge, which is a sentient weapon. It has a mind and can talk, which is strange. And every time you slash somebody with it, it would absorb their strength and their blood.
Bigger and
So
stronger.
cool.
And then it made Grog turn evil.
Yeah, it did real bad things to Grog Strong.
Oh my gosh.
What does Pike call Grog?
Buddies.
Buddies, which is confusing.
'Cause I also
he's a
call-
singular person.
Yes, that's
But
true.
Buddies just stuck because Ashley is Ashley.
That's an Ashley
That's an
Johnson.
Ashleyism.
Ashley Johnsonism.
Yeah.
Oh, is Vax gay?
That's a good question.
I mean, he's bi. He's kind of tied up at the moment where we are on the show, but
Yes.
he's been around.
Do you want to throw that one? If you hit
That's great.
Oh, that's cute.
Do Vax and Keyleth get together? They do, awkwardly, slowly, with as much pain inflicted as possible. They do.
Will Vax ever come back?
Will Vax ever come back?
I think they mean.
well, the honest answer is we don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
And even he doesn't fully know, do you?
Not particularly. Some of the most beautiful stories have their tragedy to it, and that's what makes them beautiful. I'm willing to roll with whatever feels natural.
That's a shit answer, Matt.
I know, I'm sorry, why am I here?
It's not a fair question.
I foresaw a future where we hit one of those sprinklers.
This
and
is a
just,
tough one.
A tough one.
Yeah.
Like we won't know the answer.
What is Scanlan's mother's name? No, just kidding. That's not what it is.
Cares about you, huh?
How tall is Scanlan?
3'6".
That's wow.
Yes.
It's precise.
That's our son's height.
No, he's much taller than that.
Just kidding.
What episode does Scanlan leave Vox Machina?
Oh. Jesus.
You need to know the exact episode number from the campaign.
Of the live stream?
Yeah.
85. Campaign 1, episode 85.
Bard's
Wow. Bard's Lament.
Wow, well done.
But in the animated
series.
series, who knows?
What instrument does Scanlan play?
Sure.
What doesn't he play?
When we were playing as a group at home, he had a shawm, he had a lute, he had a drum.
Can we give him a theremin at some point?
think
Sure.
so, yeah.
He plays the skin flute.
Why is the Legend of Vox Machina 18?
Say the human body, but you made it far.
Why did Scanlan leave Vox Machina? Well, in the game at the table, the party, when he was dead, decided it'd be good to cover him in what, chocolate sauce?
Yeah,
and
like whipped
Draw
cream.
dicks on him. And
Yeah, we played
Right.
pranks,
Toilet paper
but
and stuff.
it was only based on how he'd been behaving.
Sam had a
up till that
scheduling
point.
conflict. And,
Disparity.
he was in a rough place. He had been drinking. He had been consuming spice, which is an illegal substance, and realized that his teammates didn't really know anything or care about him.
That is not.
That's not true.
See, that's an old woman.
It's not
You don't need
true.
to do
That
that.
true. What's my mother's name?
I know it now.
Lenore!
It's her.
How old is Percy? I don't actually know
I
this.
feel like I know this.
He's young.
He is young.
But he's
The
got
white
that.
hair is misleading.
early 20s. I think he was like 23.
What?
Yeah.
He's got the trauma
I
hair.
know,
The
I think he was
poltergeist
23.
hair.
How tall is Percy?
Tall enough.
you can see why they're the twins.
Ma'am, excuse me. This is an Arby's.
I know exactly how tall he is. In the animated series, he is 6 foot even
Yep.
because he is the benchmark for all other characters.
Yes, we use him
From our
as the size
design team.
comparison for all the rest of the characters.
He's our ruler.
Yep.
How did Percy meet Vox Machina? We found him in our home game. He was in a prison cell.
in the basement of a manor.
Yeah.
And he was in there for murder
That's right.
or attempted murder.
Attempted murder,
You know, vengeance was in his heart.
Yeah.
So mysterious.
But in the difference between the campaign and the show was that in the campaign he had a ton of gold and we took it all.
Who does Percy marry? Who knows? But maybe one day we'll get to explore.
Someday.
It's Vex. It's here.
No,
No,
not
not
Vax. Vex.
I said Vex.
No, you said
said
Vax.
Vex.
I thought I said
Let's leave the options open.
Why is Percy's hair white? Because he looked into the closet in Poltergeist.
Yeah,
good
that's
reference.
the reason.
This house is clear. Trauma. He had all trauma. He got tortured by Ripley and the minions of the Briarwoods, and all of that turned his hair shock white.
what race is Percy?
He's a human, baby.
He's a dude.
He's just a dude.
Just a dude, bro. What is Percy's class? Hi.
Blazed.
His class was one that you made up, wasn't it?
Well, it was a fighter class, but I had kind of adapted a gunslinger subclass for it. Yeah.
What is Percy's full name?
Percy.
Okay.
Maybe we should
No, I know
do
this.
one
I'll
name
start
at a
it.
time.
Percival.
Frederick Stein.
Von Musel.
Klosowski.
Derolo.
The third.
There it is. We got you.
Who created Alexandria? ChatGPT. It was all
Never,
mad. It's in his
sir.
brain.
Well, not all me. We created it together too. Like a lot of it was collaborative elements of you guys creating your backstories and
I'm
like.
very proud of our 1%.
Yeah.
Yeah, more than that, buddy. Give yourself some credit. What is the religious city in Alexandria? Well, technically there are many religious cities in Alexandria, but if we're referring to the most religious city, that would be Vasselheim, the dawn cradle and the beginning of civilization, as well as faith within the pantheon of Alexandria. I'm gonna stop. Your turn.
How do you come up with all that?
all the lore.
I spend a lot of time alone.
How many outer planes does Alexandria have?
Without Matt answering.
we know the exact number.
Okay, Fey Realm.
Shadow Realm.
That's not a thing.
Shadowfell.
That's the
Shadow.
yeah.
Fields of Elysium.
Hells?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that count
Do you
as
count nine though? For
Whoa,
Alexandria.
whoa, wait. What about fire plane, water plane,
Oh.
airplane?
Yes.
Wait, there's a- Okay, just guess a number.
I think it was 9.
I'm gonna
Infinity.
go with 10.
As I'm still developing the world, who knows?
This is a good one for me.
What you got?
Is Alexandria flat?
Established that it is so.
No.
My character in campaign 3, Fresh Cut Grass, believes
That's the
that the world is flat and has been offered no proof otherwise. So
Absolutely not true.
yes, I told you this, right? That the Flat Earth Society reached out and offered me a membership.
They did.
They did.
They really thanked you for your
They
contribution.
did. And then I wrote back and I was like, guys, you know I'm just kidding, right? And they were like, we don't care.
All right. Who is the wife of Silus Briarwood?
50% of our fans.
It's true.
Delilah.
She's a bad, she's a
She's
bad
such
lady.
a sweet lady.
Oh, does Pike marry Scanlan?
Go ahead.
The answer is yes.
Often.
Often. A few times and/or after drinks.
They haven't married in the series.
Not yet.
Depends on how many seasons we get.
Who knows if they will?
Click, watch,
They'll both
enjoy.
have to survive first. That's true.
Who is the most popular member of Vox Machina?
I can take it from here, guys.
Is this based on the campaign or the animated series? Because I
think
feel like
both.
it might be
I
different.
think it's the same.
I would say Keyleth for the animated series.
The campaign.
Grog?
Grog's
Okay.
pretty popular.
Okay.
I can make an argument for many of you.
Everybody has their favorites.
Based on the animated series, I'm going to say Percy. Based on
that's
the
fine.
amount of fan art that I've seen
right,
in
right.
cosplay, I'm going to probably go with Percy.
Who is the best NPC in Vox Machina?
Oh, this is a pit. Oh my God. This is
In
a
the series, maybe. I mean, it's Matt Mercer. Matt Mercer appears in the Legend of Vox Machina all over the place as various guards, bad guys,
I think
children.
for me it was Jarrett because he was a guard at
He's hot.
our keep.
And everybody wanted to bone Jarrett.
I'll go Gilmore. I gotta say Gilmore,
Yeah.
right?
Victor.
I'm partial to Allura because Allura was kind of my self-insert in the campaign or in the series.
Matt Mercer. Matt Mercer's
Oh,
my
on our
answer
show?
on our
Yeah.
show. Yeah.
There's-
How big is Alexandria?
Well,
That
this
is
is just-
actually a really good
Oh my
question.
God.
It's just a
just
question
like
of
so
area,
big.
right?
Because we have 3 really large continents plus the Shattered Teeth, and then a whole breadth of underwater stuff that we haven't even started to scratch,
Have to
plus
find
poles. And I mean, we haven't even gotten to the full edges of the sandbox.
But you know, in terms of storytelling potential, how big is it?
It's expansive. You have to sing the answer.
Well, those are all the questions. Thank you so much for watching. We love you.
Good night.